I'm looking to see if there is some Muslim that text us. Oh. I have a question. YouTube name of Mush. May Allah curse you against of the people we are really leaving Islam and going to Christians. Why in a speaker corner UK we only see people accepting Islam every week? May Allah curse you. Hey, Abdul, I don't know who is accepting Islam or not. People are free, but can you prove me wrong that Islam is stupid? I don't care really. For me, I know that there is some idiot. They might be fooled by Muslims. I understand. But what I know too, that sooner or later they leave Islam, unless they are really glued with stupidity. So we have a lot of Muslims leave Islam, and there is some idiot who convert to Islam. But for how long they will stay Muslims? That's the question. There was a conference in Chicago, trying to study why those who convert to Islam, they live in Islam in an average of 3 years. An average of 3 years, not 30 years. Because simply when they convert to Islam in the beginning, they convert because Muslims lied about things in Islam. As an example, Quran and scientific miracles. So when you say to somebody there's science in the Quran and he is a Western and he likes science and etc., and you manipulate the Quran to make it fit with what you call science, then you might get this guy and he convert to Islam. For how long? As soon he learned that all the reason you gave him to be supposed to be true, he knew and he learned that those are lies, he will leave. And as you see, here we challenge every Muslim to prove us wrong. When the Muslim they say that they have science in the Quran, how come you science does not stand any hold when you speak to me? It's based on lying, fabricating translation, cutting off verses, and making it look like it's about science when there is no science there. As simple as that. Science in the Quran. How truthful that is. How truthful are Muslims when they speak about Islam? You see, once I came to Paltalk, Muslims they challenged me to go there. And when I went in Paltalk, there was almost every day Muslim chat rooms inviting somebody, suppose he's a Christian, taking Shahada. And I was really upset to see such a thing, because I know Islam is a big fat lie. So I decided to start my own chat room to teach people that Islam is a false religion. In less than 6 months, all those who converted to Islam in Paltalk, they left Islam. And then later we discover a woman from Indonesia, she opened a chat room suddenly, and she was asking, and she is very well-known woman in the Muslim chat room. Actually, she was even an admin there. So she is not like somebody making up story. She is a trust person by the Muslims for many years. She opened a chat room asking for her money. And she starts saying, the owner of the room, we have a deal that I will bring him people who say Shahada, and he will pay me etc. money for each girl she come. Now this is one of the deception of those Muslims. Those are scammers. Those are not, you know, there's no real conversion. But if there is a real people who convert, yes, absolutely. But for how long they will stay Muslims? This is the question. How long you can stand defending your religion right now, right here? Can you? Who is a Muslim right now when I call me and tell me one thing about the Quran is a scientific thing and he can prove it? Either it is a fiction or it is true. Obviously, it is a fiction.
Hello, Christian Prince. How are you?
Yes, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. I have some questions concerning Hadith.
All right.
We have spoken already, and I have asked you about your opinion about the Hadith, which concerning the Muslim claims that Muhammad said that that it's a prophecy about satellite communication. Yeah. And in our chat, I have sent you a link.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, where you can see it in Arabic and English. And I want to know the real translation.
All right. Which one?
The first.
But the first one, it says, there's Hadith says men will marry men.
Yes. But that's the second question. First, it's about when you see the Arabic part, I guess that okay, just read for yourself first, so you know what it's about.
Okay. يا ابن مسعود إن من أعلام الساعة وأشراطها أن تواصل الأطباق and تقطع الأرحام. تواصل الأطباق. Yeah, this is about, so the أطباق here is not about satellite. Allah, when he created the sky, he created in levels. So yes, when the judgment day will come, supposedly they will be connected. It's not going to be different because there's a distance of 500 years between one and the other one. Now, just to be sure that this is what it's meant, we can search right now in front of everybody for what this means. All right, let us see. Hold on. This is At-Tabarani. The first thing you see here, the Muslims. Have you ever seen a Muslim saying to me that this hadith you are quoting is weak?
Yes, weak.
Okay.
I have seen.
Do you see what it says here in the corner?
Yes.
It says hadith marfu' wa mawquf, which means two things: marfu' and mawquf.
I cannot see your.
Oh, sorry, the screen is not showing. Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Do you see it now?
Wait, I think I have to wait a few seconds.
All right.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, now.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So how when they want, they consider those hadith is fabrication, and when they want, they consider the hadith is true. Secondly,
when the hadith it's good for them, then it's okay whether it's weak or not weak. And
but the most important that this is not really what it's meant. Let us see here. If we take, I will take this statement here, and I will go and I will find an article or let's say Islamic scholars explaining what this is mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the Islamic dictionary.
Yes.
And here you will see none of it have to do with what they are saying. Let us see what it says.
Okay.
It says here أطباق, he put it in the lowest level,
Yeah.
to attack the enemy,
Mm-hmm.
to lift up, to pronounce the words from the end of your tongue,
Yes.
to agree on something.
Yeah.
أطبقت المرأة المرحى وضعت طبقها الأعلى على الأسفل. So like a woman, she placed her let's say the top hand and the left hand. Let us say if you have your two hands and you put them together, أطبقت the sunset set of the sun, where the night come,
Okay.
where the dark come.
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
I'm not.
if we okay,
what is the word? What is the word they translate to satellite?
the Muslim they try and say it
they claim that it's
the Muslim they try to say al-atbaq.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all as you see here, none of them. This is the dictionary. We can take.
Yeah.
Let us do this too.
Yeah.
Let's find. Let me try to find an Islamic explanation for the hadith.
Okay, for the whole hadith.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, you see, if we take the same hadith,
Yes.
then we will find many problems in that hadith. Why?
Okay. Can we go it through the hadith?
Okay.
So
I will try to find it first if I can find it in English.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be in English if you don't find it.
No, it's better so people they can can read,
Okay,
and people will not say we are making things up. Let me search and see.
One question: do you think that the apologetics they believe in it, or they just want to lie? Sometimes I'm asking myself whether
no, they fabricate the meaning, even if it says something, but they fabricate the interpretation of it.
But they don't believe it. They just say so.
Well, the hadith here says hadith mawquf. You can search right now what mawquf mean. If we search now right now, here we go. Hadith mawquf. What hadith mawquf mean? Here we go. I'm going to search in front of you.
I think we.
Okay. معنى الحديث الموقوف. Let us see what does that mean. It says hadith mawquf or marfu'. It says الموقوف هو ما يروى عن الصحابة رضي الله عنهم من أقوالهم وأفعالهم ونحرها فيوقف عليهم ولا يتجاوز بها إلى الرسول. So this is a kind of hadith. It's reported from the companion of the Prophet, but only from them. Nothing, no one else reported. And this is it can be sahih, it can be hasan, it can be weak. And then he says, والمرفوع هو أضيف إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من قول أو فعل. And it's possible to be etc etc etc. But this is the same hypocrisy. The Muslims, when I show them a hadith like this, they will say we don't accept it. Here we go. It says marfu', it says mawquf, etc. So the same excuse when they want, they don't accept it. Now, if we go in the hadith, just to save time, which is in front of us, the website you have it there. Does it speak in translate the hadith in English?
Yes, of course.
Let us read it there.
Above, not above, below.
Okay. Because the hadith in front of us will prove Muhammad to be a false prophet. Let us read together.
Okay, nice.
And let us see. Let's examine the hadith. It says.
Okay. I say first in English, the first part. Oh, Ibn Masud, the hour had its signs, And of the signs of the hour is that children will become filled with rage, rain will become acidic, and wicked people will be scattered widely.
Yeah, the المطر. Where is the word come acid from? قيظا. قيظا here. I will take the word. I will take the word. I will take the word. Here we go. I will take the word to the Islamic translation website. Hold on.
Yes, okay, okay.
You know, speaking to Muslims is like speaking to a bunch of kids, and
Yeah.
they add things is not there, and because you don't speak Arabic anyway. There we go. The word qaid, it have many meaning, and none of them is about material. It's about it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot. Qaid is a word mean hot. All right. And we can go to the. Let me open here. Let's see if we can find the translation in English too, so people can see. Here we go.
Yes.
This is the word qais, as you see. I copied from the hadith.
Yeah.
All right. So the rain will become qais. Qais, its mean is going to be oppressive heat. It's going to be extremely hot. But in their translation, they make it what? They make it acid, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the acid? Here we go. This is the Islamic dictionary. Show me the word acid in the whole translation.
Yeah,
You know?
there is no. Okay, it's a lie. Okay,
even they are showing you even the source, like, you know, like behind, but the word qais only here. This is in front of us. All right. So when you say qais, you mean like the middle of the summer because it's very hot. When you go, you say qais, it's the area which whatever area it is very hot. When you talk about hot weather, as simple as that. So when he say the rain will become qais, is going to be very hot. In the Muslim translation, the one you gave me, it says is going to be acid.
Yes.
Right. So they are lying. Let's read together here. The rain will become acid. Here we go. So why they are lying? So this is the first lie. This is the first lie. Secondly, Ibn Mas'ud of the sign of the hour, the teachers of the people will be trusted, and trustworthy people will be rejected, and the liar will be called truthful, and honest man will be called liar. If this is true, that means Muhammad in his time it was judgment time, because the Quran keeps saying that the kuffar, they keep saying to him he's a liar. Moses was called a liar. Jesus was called a liar, right? So this is stupid of him to say, because time will come that the trustworthy people will call them liars. But this is happening every day.
Yes,
you know, this is a second stupid mistake.
It's not a big point.
Okay.
To say
then
you will tell someone liar and someone trustworthy. And the next part is about dishes and will be communicating.
Yeah.
That is what you have shown me at the beginning, right?
Yeah. Well, we can go even to the Quran. You will see that this have nothing to do. You know what we go, because let us go to the Quran. Hold on, let's go to the Quran, because the same word appear in the Quran.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us see what the Muslims will do that.
Okay.
Chapter 84, verse number 19.
84:19.
Yes.
Okay.
Look what the Muslims they translate the word tabaq. Tabaq is levels, have nothing to do with dish or satellite. Plan to plan from the let's change translation. You see here the word appear twice. Let me show it to you in Arabic. Tabaqa and tabaq. This is the same word.
Yes.
The same exact word. Let us go to the translation. Change the translation. This translation was Biktal. and we will choose anything, Arbery. We will show all the translation stage after stage. Do you see anything about dish? No.
No.
Okay, we change the translator.
No, I believe you. I believe you. No,
no. It's not about you believe me or not. I like to show people that they are lying when they translate.
Okay.
No.
I understand.
Okay.
So
Here,
you do
this is
not
different
know for me.
translation stage after stage. Okay.
And what Muhammad wanted to show, to say with this hadith?
That the sky is connected because the sky is seven skies, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there are 7 layers of skies, and they will be they will be like they will collapse in each other. This is the whole thing. They will collapse in each other. You know.
Okay.
So
can you please read for me the
no, let us do this.
about...
Actually, we can go to Ibn Kathir and read the interpretation if the Muslims want.
Okay.
Or we can go to any interpretation. Let us go here. So this is chapter 84, verse number 19. Let us go here. This is the Islamic website. All right. That you shall journey, the whole creation shall be transformed from a plan to a plan. Do you see it? This is about the creation. This is not about communication. So from a state to another, he created them until the time they die, and from the time they die until they enter either paradise or hell. Okay. So what the Quran is speaking about here, and this, by the way, I'm surprised, because usually they use this verse to say, here we go, the Quran is speaking about something like this, because this is the same word. But in this hadith, they are trying to make it about the hadith, and they forgot the Quran. I don't know if they mentioned the Quran there in that article. Did they mention it?
No.
Okay, I don't know. This is a mistake. You have to tell them to add it too, so they can they can support their claim. But as you see here, tabaq here have nothing to do with dishes and etc. But people,
is it the same sentence or just the same word?
No, the same word. So, but the same word have a meaning. That's it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, is.
Yeah. So when somebody want to say something to me, you know, he have to come. He have to come with the interpretation for it based on the meaning. He cannot make his own interpretation, right? So you say something, okay, prove it to me that this is what it meant, because what is important is it is what it's meant. Now, if we go here, let us see, read more. Look what it says. Ibn Mas'ud of the signs of the hour, that the dishes will communicate or connected, the family ties will be broken. But this is not where is the word dishes? Where is the word dishes in this
that's
thing?
my question.
You know,
you think
same
that they say took tabaki, or how it's pronounced?
tabak, yeah.
Tabak. And that's the word they falsely translated in dishes, right?
Yeah. Actually, I'm trying just to find a Muslim scholar explaining this.
Yeah, Hamza Yusuf, but very short, without explaining or without showing the hadith.
No, Hamza Yusuf is a scholar. I mean, who's we don't. Those are you know, this guy. I mean, he converted to Islam and he started making himself scholar now. Let us see. I'm trying to find an interpretation, official interpretation, and right away you will see that the Muslims don't agree with their with this kind of interpretation. Okay. I'm just reading, reviewing some. Maybe we can find an answer.
Yes.
The answer is not to to convince me. It's just to get them busted from their own.
Yeah, I know.
Because if
I know.
I explain it, it doesn't matter how many times I explain it. They will say it's not true. And by the way, all those things proving Muhammad to be a false man, because let us say here it says, for the sake of argument, that people will communicate by dishes as they claim. Okay, what about the rest of the false prophecies?
Yeah, of course.
Because here is saying, okay, that from the sign of the hour that men they will have sex with men, but isn't it this is from Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yes.
And it happened long before Muhammad.
Yes.
Isn't it Muhammad in his time he says that there's tons of gays, and Muhammad himself he have a gay in his house? Umar he have a gay in his house. The Caliphate were gays. So what does that mean? So that this is a sign of Judgment Day. This is stupid. Then let us see that من آلام الساعة that maharib is going to be decorated, but the Quran says that Sulaiman he have maharib which is decorated, and even he have a statues there. This is Sulaiman. So this is mean that from the sign of Judgment Day that Sulaiman doing sin and having maharib which is decorated in his heaven. Let me show you. If we go here, chapter 34 verse number 13. Do you see the word maharib and tamathil?
Not yet. I have to wait.
Maharib, do you see it?
Not yet. Where is the maharib? Where is
I
it?
did highlight it with the red.
Okay, then I have to wait.
You see it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have to wait.
No problem.
Yeah, now. Yes.
Okay, this is the word maharib. Look at it.
Yeah.
And this is the same word is in the hadith. And what they have, maharib and tamathil. Maharib and tamathil. What maharib and tamathil mean? Look what it says.
I don't know.
Okay. They decorated his maharib with images and with statues. So how Muhammad he says that from the sign of the Judgment Day that people they will make in their temples or in their place of worship images. They will have images and they will have statues. When this is what happened to Sulaiman. Sulaiman he is the one Allah he gave him permission to do that. That's mean this is a sign of Judgment Day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean everything is stupid there. But the Muslims they collect stories and they put it together and they try to make a story out of it. But this is contradiction for the Quran here, because if the one who is having maharib decorated, and not only decorated, by the way, here it says they did not even mention the word of statues. If we change the translation, you will see how the translation changed. As usual, we change the translation. This is Shakir. We go to Yusuf Ali. Let's see Yusuf Ali. I don't know why it not changed. We need to apply, I think. Okay, hold on. Wait, maybe we were when yes, Yusuf Ali. Okay, Biktal. Okay, read with me carefully.
Yes.
And they made for him what he willed, synagogue and statues, basin like wells. So in the time of Sulaiman, Allah saying that Sulaiman he ordered his genie to build for him in his synagogue images and statues. And all of us we knew that Islam supposedly is against having statues. But as you see here, Allah himself speaking that Sulaiman he is a great man to the point he ordered the genies. Allah gave him command to make the genie build the statues. But if this is a sign of the Judgment Day, that means Judgment Day started by Sulaiman. He was a bad person.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Let us continue in the lies. You see, we are debunking their own stupidity, not ours. Okay.
But can you please go in our chat? I have sent you a new link.
Okay.
It's about the same topic about the dishes. I want to know exactly what it means, so I can speak with someone who say to me that this is the miracle of miracles.
Yeah, but anyway, my friend,
Yeah.
let us finish this one here in front of us. From the
Yeah,
signs of the
but please,
judgment, because you know,
no.
because all
Yeah, yeah,
are miracles, right? All of them, they are a miracle of discovery in the future, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So if all of those things happen, we have judgment day. But all of this happened a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
understand.
know,
Yeah.
homosexuality is not something new.
No.
Men and women having sex together is not something new.
Yes.
Having statues, as we showed you, that even Sulaiman himself having statues inside his mosque, inside his synagogue. So
Yes.
where is the judgment day? Same time. Ibn Mas'ud said the sign of the hour that will see destruction of civilization and civilization destruction. But this is something mentioned in the Bible, that the whole earth will be destroyed. What a big deal. The sign of the hour that you will see many police. What many police? What police?
I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Okay, but the only thing which
Let
I
me
want
see
to
your
know
link.
in this whole hadith, because I cannot see anything in it what it's divine. Can you please go to our chat? There's only the few words which
My friend, the
yeah.
atbaq I showed you, the word atbaq in the Quran appear, and this is
Yeah.
what the word mean. It means stages.
No.
The sky will
What is
collapse.
that?
The sky,
Yeah.
sky will collapse. The sky is seven sky. All right,
Yeah.
and the sky
Yeah.
is going to fail. So the sky is going to be connected. It's not going to be seven sky no more. You know.
Okay, that's the
So
meaning. Not dishes are communicating.
there's no
The
dishes.
seven
There's no
skies
dishes in the
gets
whole world.
connected.
There's no dishes. This is not about dishes.
Okay, the seven skies gets connected.
They will be connected. This is why they are
Oh.
saying to you the plan. There will be the plan, and if you go back, always if you want to get something,
Yeah.
try to ask them where they got this from. The interpretation that this is about communication of dishes, as they claim. Does it mention that really? Where you get the interpretation? You will find they have no they have no resource. Here we go. This is لتركبنا طبقا على طبق. Okay, and they will shall journey from a plan to a plan. This is because the sky is stages, so they will be from heaven to heaven, from heaven. So the sky is going to be connected and is going to be one piece.
Okay.
In different verse in the Quran it says, and actually the one of the great proof that Muhammad is a false prophet is those who he claimed that they are the signs of judgment day. As an example, Muhammad, he says from the signs of the judgment day, the Roman, they will become the major population in the world.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you know, I mean, this is obvious. This is stupid. Now look at this here. Has those seen that how Allah he made all that in earth subservient into you, and the ship runs upon the sea, and he command, and he hold back the heaven from filling on earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Quran claim that Allah is holding the sky from falling down on us.
Yeah.
And from the signs of judgment day that the heaven will be connected, because the sky is going to collapse on us. We will be destroyed.
Oh, I hope it's not blue, the sky, which
the color of the sky is according to
the black sky falls to our head.
Sorry.
The black sky will in the night will fall to our heads.
Yeah, well, you know, if you remember, Muhammad, he claimed that when the Muslims interpretation, they say that the sky, it took its color from a mountain. It's called Qaf. You know, and this mountain is a blue. If we go here, we go. Let me show you in the chapter Qaf, verse number 1.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Qaf. This is chapter number 50. And from his narration and the authority of Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, which Muhammad he prayed for him to be a scholar of the nation, he said, in the interpretation of the Allah saying Qaf, he said Qaf is an azure mountain overlooking the world, so it's surrounding the whole earth. You know, we have a fence, it's called Qaf, which is a mountain, which is blue,
Yeah.
and the color of the sky take from it. Okay, so why we have a blue sky? Because we have a mountain, it's called Qaf, and
so
it
we
is,
just see the mountain, or what?
yeah. So in the judgment day, the mountains will collapse.
Okay.
And then the sky will fail on us, because this is what is holding the sky from falling down. It's the fence who Allah he put around the earth.
It's the mountain which.
Yeah, this is why we cannot see this mountain, because simply it's blue from the color of the sky.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah,
so this is why in the Quran it says that Allah is the one who raised the sky with the columns which you cannot see.
But is it not in any in the Quran that Allah holds it without pillars?
No, it says actually, if you read with me, it says that Allah he raised this the sky.
I know that
without any columns you can see, but there is column, but we cannot see. And why? Because they are blue.
Okay.
Yeah. He it says without visible support. He raised it without visible support. Doesn't mean there's no support. There is support, but it's invisible for you.
Okay. Yeah, right. I understand. Yeah. Okay, my questions are over. Just a little question. The Muslims who are telling us that Alif Lam Mim, Yasin, Kaf, Noon, we don't know what Allah wants to tell us. They exactly know, but they just know that it makes no sense to tell us what the things means. Noon is the whale, Kaf is the blue mountain, Yasin is moon god. You know what I mean? So because they know that it makes no sense to tell us what maybe Ibn Abbas has told through this few words, so they tell us Allah knows best. You know what I mean?
Didn't know. Same as Qaf. Everybody is guessing.
They know.
Nobody knows. No, nobody didn't know.
They know, no?
They do not know. No, nobody knows. Simply what the Muslims, but the Muslims today, they try to fabricate and they say Alif is the name from the letter of Allah, you know, and La is Al-Rahman, and you know, so they're trying to guess. You know, let me show you something. As long as the Muslims they are speaking about the signs of the judgment day, is it possible that Muhammad he knew about communication by satellite, but yet he say this? Did you hear the Muslim saying that Muhammad he said that the Arab they will have high buildings? Okay, read this.
I have seen it.
Read. Okay, this is the same story here.
Proving
to us that Muhammad is a false man. Why?
Okay. Because it's not a chronological.
Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a chronological order.
The hour will not come, and this is Sahih Hadith. This is Sahih Bukhari. This is not like that Hadith, which is nothing. The hour will not come. Establish. Till two big groups fight each other, whereupon it will be great number of casualty, and both sides they will be following one and the same religion doctrine. Okay, hold on. Which is the big group? The two big group they fought together and then they were following one religion. Is that the second? Is that the World War II? No. War One? No. World War III? This is a lie, because the Chinese are not, the Soviet Union are not Christians. They were communist, and nobody follow any one religion. This was not a war about religion, right?
Yes.
This is stupid. And even the Muslims were involved in the war. So Muslims from Turkey, from Bosnia, from Albania, from around the world, they are involved in this war and have nothing to do with people converting people into religion and became one religion. Here we go. We have big wars happen and nothing happened like this. Now, then he says, till 30 Dajjal liars appear, and each one of them will claim that Allah is a messenger. Okay, so the second one after the war happened, we will have the 30 Dajjal, not the communication dish. And you will notice here Muhammad he never mentioned the communication dish. What happened? He dropped it. Okay, but let's continue. So 30 Dajjal have to appear, and the last one will be the Antichrist, the false Messiah. Okay, so now number 2 is the 30 Dajjal. Until now we don't have the 30 Dajjal. And then till the religious knowledge is taken away. Okay, did you see in the hadith you gave me, it says that the trustworthy will not be trusted, etc., blah blah blah.
Yes,
Here it
yes,
says
yes.
that nobody have knowledge no more. How trustworthy will be not trustworthy no more? And here he is saying the knowledge will be taken away, which means there's no scholar
Yeah,
left. Not even
yeah,
one is a scholar left. And then he continued.
yeah,
He said
yeah.
earthquake will increase in number,
Mm,
and then
mm.
time will pass quickly, which means they will be so short.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, we do have the day shorter now because we have
yeah.
satellite
No,
dish already. Now, then he
no.
says, affliction will appear. Affliction will
What
appear. Okay,
what mean affliction? What mean?
you know, like problems and trouble and etc.
Ah,
And al
okay,
hajj
yeah,
al hijr, like people they will start killing each other. But this has happened always. I mean, nothing new. And then
yeah.
will increase. And then he
Mm,
says, till the wealth will be abundance, which means nobody will take money. I will give you money.
mm.
You said no. How people are killing each other? They will not take money. You know, what
Okay,
does
it's
that mean?
very
That's mean all of us will become wealthy and nobody need money. But what happening is the opposite. The population of
yeah.
people increasing and people are getting more hungry, more poor, and we are not
Mm,
having. We will never reach the point that nobody will take money. And then he continue.
yes.
So the money will be abundant, and the wealth of a person will worry. Last, nobody should accept even zakat. So even if you want to pay, nobody will take it. And then whenever
Yeah.
he present, and how you say nobody will have knowledge of Islam no more, and yet people are paying zakat. Anyway, and whenever
Mm,
he will present it to someone, the person who is whom it's to be offered to, he will say, I am not in need of it. So if you offer somebody money, he will say, I don't need it, thank you very much, I have a lot. Tell the people complete with other construction in high building. So the Muslim, they say to us that high building will happen after all of this. We have
yeah,
high building long time ago. We are not.
yeah.
We are still in need of money. Please, guys, send me money. I need to pay my bills.
Uh,
You know, people they are not rejecting money, and
yeah,
earthquake did not increase is the same, and people are not increasing killing each other. You know, actually now we have better security than before because in the
yeah.
time of Muhammad was wherever Muhammad he go, bloodshed goes. Muhammad was the biggest criminal ever in his time. So
Mm,
everything happening here, he is saying that we will not have high building until all those things happen. This is number 9. Do you see it?
yes,
So all the one
yes.
before have to happen. All the one before
Mm,
that we will have
yeah.
one religion, one
Mm,
religion,
yeah,
one group will win, one religion, and
yeah,
then 30 Dajjal will appear, and
yeah,
then nobody will become knowledgeable about Islam, and then earthquake will increase, and then the day will pass so fast, which means that they will be very short, but still we have
yeah,
24 hours, and affliction
yeah,
and killing and etc. will appear, and then
yeah.
uh, wealth will be abundance. Nobody will accept money no more. You leave it in the street, nobody take it. You offer it to people, nobody
And
take it.
then
And
high
then we will
building.
have high building. Okay.
Mm,
So all those are nothing but proving to us that Muhammad is a false prophet.
mm,
And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is not like the hadith they are quoting for us.
yeah, yeah.
Now, if we compare between both, we will find contradiction. If you
Yes,
go to the
yes,
first one you gave me, the one you gave me, you know,
yeah,
it says
yeah.
here, what is the first sign?
The first sign, boy, I have to
Children,
look.
they will became
Ah,
filled
yes,
with rage,
yeah.
and rain will become hot. Okay, what happened in
Mm,
that one? Why he forgot all those things? Rain will
yeah,
become
yeah,
hot, and
yeah,
why now they are saying acid? Hot is hot by not hot is going to like acid is going to burn you. Hot is temperature. You know, it's rain.
mm, mm,
Wicked people will
yeah.
be scattered widely, but the Quran says that the people who don't accept Islam is wicked, which means since the beginning of Islam until now, Islam is a small religion because
Mm,
we have 8 billion human beings. If we say we have 1.5 Muslim percentage, that's mean we have more than 7 billion still don't believe in Islam. You know,
yeah.
so not what kind of prophecy is. Uh,
Mm,
in the signs of the hour, the pulpit will be made toll restriction will be placed on mosque.
yeah, yeah.
Let me see what this one in Arabic. I don't understand what you mean in English. Uh, which one is that one? What mosque? It says here. I'm not sure which one is the one, because here they are adding mosque. I don't see it here. I don't see that. This
Okay.
translation is weird. I don't know. But anyway, if Muhammad is truthful, then all his prediction have to happen,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And obviously, all of this is fiction, is stupid.
Yes.
People, they still out of money, going after money. You know, when Muhammad, he said that the major of population of people will be the Roman. You know, if I go right now and I search for the proof of somebody,
Yeah.
to be false, that he cannot repeat the same twice. You know what I mean? So if I ask you to tell me a story about what happened now with you like an hour ago, and now you say to me something, and tomorrow you say something else, that's mean you obviously you are lying. So
Yeah.
Muhammad, he said many things about that the Sa'ah will not come until you fight, as an example, people who have here hammered shield. Okay, who are those who will fight them? And suppose this is from the sign of the judgment day. Those are the Turkish.
Yeah.
But the Turkish are Muslims from long time ago. You know.
Yeah.
And he's making fun of their look. You know, here he is making fun of the Asian, because at that time the Turkish, they are not mixed with Europeans, so now they look different. The Turkish at that time, they were pure Asian, and they look exactly Asian.
Yeah.
And Muhammad is saying that you will fight those people. This is from the sign of judgment day. So here we go. The Muslims, the Turkish are not themselves are Muslims. What judgment day? Okay. And then look at this hadith here. Muhammad was standing, and a bunch of people, they came in front of him, and this is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih hadith.
Yeah.
Anas reported that the person asked Allah Messenger, as when when the last hour would come, he had in his presence a young boy of Ansar who was called Muhammad. Okay. Allah Messenger said, if this young boy lives, he may not grow very old till the judgment day come. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. How we explain this? The guy, the kid, you know, and here in Arabic it says haram. In Arabic it says al haram, which means he will not reach the age of 40. So before he reached between 30 and 40, judgment day will come. And he was speaking about a boy in the front of him.
Okay. Do
you see it? And is this a weak hadith? No, this is Sahih Muslim. I'm showing the reference. Do you see the reference?
Yes. Yeah. No, not yet. Wait, I can't see the reference.
Now you will see it.
Wait. Yes. Okay.
So how Muhammad is a prophet? Okay, he is a prophet, and he is talking about judgment day, and now we communicate by satellite. But he was talking about a child in his time. He will not die before judgment day will come. That means the satellite will not come until this guy, before this guy died. We have to have satellite in the time of Muhammad, not now.
But how over 1 billion people can believe this? I can't.
Am I making things up? It's in front of you.
No. You are right. Okay. Thank you.
We are done.
Well, it's so funny. I have so much Muslim friends. Yeah, and I have been a Muslim, and it's so funny when I have conversations with them. I cannot tell them the truth yet, but it's so funny. So okay, thank you,
my friend.
Thank you.
This is a stupid cult, and you know, either Muhammad is saying the truth in everything he say, or he is saying a truth in one sentence, and then we forget about the rest. You know what I mean? So who is the liar here? Obviously, they are fabricating lies. And you know, they cannot come with answers. And if I want to make myself a prophet, I will make myself a prophet, you know. And by the
One
way, the same
question.
hadith is exist in Sahih Bukhari, not only Sahih Muslim. This is a
Yeah,
this is a strong hadith. This is all over. I mean, it's not. I'm not quoting from one place. Look how many places reported. Sahih Muslim here, Sahih Muslim here, Sahih Muslim again, Sahih al Bukhari.
yeah,
Okay, and Sahih
yeah,
al Bukhari
yeah,
in more than one book, and Sahih al Bukhari again here. So all of those are Sahih hadith, and
yes,
obviously Muhammad was lying.
yes, yes, yes.
You know.
One question, it has not. What do you think about maybe Hamza Yusuf or Dr. Zakir? Do you think that they believe their lies, or do you think they are just lying because they want to get something in this life? I don't. I can't
you know, I
check
know
their
that a
brain.
Muslim, I know that a Muslim is allowed to lie
Yeah.
to defend Islam, but I cannot judge people by their heart if they are really believing in it. Or,
Yeah.
but obviously, I mean, for me, there's no way that this
Because they
guy,
study.
this guy Hamza, he do not know this hadith, you know. But what they will do, they will try to fabricate that this is, doesn't mean that. But it's very clear. He was talking about a
But
specific boy in the front of his eyes, and he
yeah.
said, this boy, he will never grow old until judgment day come. That's it. I mean, what we can make out
Yeah,
of it, we can,
course.
what we
They
can
are
fabricate, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Then
You're
we speak. Thank you.
welcome. Take care.